From George Washington to George Bush, the oligarchy only grows stronger and more resilient and more oppressive. Half the electorate now sensibly refuses to vote. Actually, the government has no interest, although it has declared war on drugs. It has no interest in winning this latest war. A war that will be lost, like all the other wars they have pretended to fight, because they never have an interest in winning as opposed to expensively prosecuting war. The oligarchy does not care whether the citizens make themselves sick with drugs or not. What the government wants is simple. Total control over the money and ultimately total control over each citizen. If this can be got by dispensing with a Bill of Rights, then that's a small price to pay for freedom. Freedom for the few. In fact, the whole tone of the Reagan-Bush management is one of open hostility, contempt for our ancient rights in particular, and for the people in general. Today, the poor, as Mr. Bush might put it, are in deep doo-doo. The rich are fed up with the poor, and if the poor don't shape up, the rich just aren't going to take it anymore.
Kill my boss! Do I dare live out the American dream?
Oh. Hey, where are we here? I think we're out in space somewhere.
I think we're on the inside
this
of
doesn't look like the studio.
We're in the bottom of something here.
Earth.
No, there's a light that's passed
Look,
over.
there's a giant mouth opening up and it's swallowing the
inside
earth.
of a giant pipe.
Oh no, it's a giant pipe.
And here comes
And here
the
comes
light.
the giant mouth.
Oh, now all the white powder froth is being poured up on top of us. Oh, hey, wow, man, froth.
Get enough frog before, but this
This is ridiculous. Oh, is everybody all right?
I'm still here.
No, he's going for another puff. That one almost finished me off. If he goes for another drag, we're done for. It's the giant Bob. This can't be the real Bob. It's just a flat, two-dimensional head made of dots.
Boy,
1,000 miles
putting
across.
that pipe in a backwards universe
with
now.
a gigantic time warp black hole pipe.
That was horrible. I've never been smoked by dogs.
Oh, we're back in rock and roll hell now.
Oh, no, is this rock and roll hell? Oh, man, I always get stuck here at 2 in the morning.
Rock and roll hell.
Get down, party, shoot up, praise Satan.
Well, there is no question that a cosmic interloper will hit the Earth, and we won't have to wait for millions of years for it to happen. In 1908, a 200-foot-wide comet fragment slammed into the atmosphere and exploded over the Tunguska region in Siberia, Russia, with nearly 1,000 times the energy of the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. Astronomers estimate similar-sized events occur every 1 to 3 centuries.
So hang out, folks, for another century, and you too can join George Bush looking up at the skies and yelling and screaming about things that he can't change.
Raging impotently, an impotent rage. Yes, impacts of large objects from space hitting us have repeatedly disrupted human civilization. One killed 10,000 people in the Chinese city of Xianyang in 1490. Many scientists
Killed 3,000
question
people
these
again.
interpretations. Impacts are most likely to occur over the ocean, and small ones that happen over land are most likely to affect unpopulated areas. But with big asteroids, it doesn't matter much where they land.
Spinal Tap, see the influence. is on
Objects
everybody.
more than half a mile wide, which strike Earth every 250,000 years or so, touch off
me wanna get some
firestorms, followed by global cooling from the prior dust kicked up by the impact. Humans would likely survive, but civilization might not. An asteroid 5 miles wide would cause major extinctions, like the one that may have marked the end of the age of the dinosaurs.
Look at all that coffee.
For a real chill, just look to the Kuiper Belt, a zone just beyond Neptune that contains roughly 100,000 giant ice balls, more than 50 miles in diameter each. The Kuiper Belt sends a steady rain of small comets earthward. If one of the big ones headed right for us, that would be it for pretty much all higher forms of life.
And
even
the local team who wanted to
cockroaches.
go to Burning Man will never get there because a meteorite's going to wreck everything.
But it doesn't require a meteorite. For example, there could be a massive gamma ray burst that would sufficiently extinguish all life on Earth.
Tonight on T1.
If you could watch the sky with gamma ray vision, you might think you are being stalked by cosmic paparazzi. Once a day or so, you'd see a bright flash appear, briefly outshine everything else, then vanish. These are gamma ray bursts. Astrophysicists recently learned about these babies. They originate in distant galaxies and are unfathomably powerful, as much as 10 quadrillion, that's a 1 followed by 16 zeros,
Thanks,
times
Professor.
as energetic as our
I
sun.
think what we need in your
Saw,
kind of line in this town.
head of the
around.
heating system.
Look, here's the big head.
Time now for the George Bush Workout with your host, George Bush.
Okay, America, let's get ready to go through the motions like I do every day. Going through the motions. Ready? Here we go. Pick up that pen. Come on, pick it up, pick it up. Now sign a veto for new welfare increases. 1, 2. Doesn't that feel good? Hey, what's this? A bill to make experimental drugs available to AIDS patients? Veto, veto, shoot it down, shoot it down. Okay, higher minimum wage? Yeah, sure, ha, ha, ha. No, you don't, no, you don't. Greenhouse effect, never heard of it, never heard of it. 1, 2, and stretch the truth. Stretch, stretch, stretch the truth. Feels good, doesn't it? Now, 1 and 2, Ollie North, a pardon? Maybe, maybe. Think about it, think about it. Not important right now. EPA, not responsible for the Exxon spill. 1, 2, 1 and 2, and drug problems. Import, export, condone, condemn, condone, condemn. Now, Iran-Contra. Hey, let it lay. Let it lay. Okay, read my lips. Let's put the past behind us. Come on, put it behind you. All the way behind you. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now this is the tough part of the workout, keeping the NRA happy. Ban all imported semi-automatic and automatic weapons except the ones made in the USA. Those are different from the bad foreign guns. Feel the burn. Feel the burn. No pain, no gain. Now, let's all take back the streets. Come on, take them. Take 'em, take 'em. 1, 2, fight crime, 1,000 points of light, stay on course. Quid pro quo, here we go. Vote-o-do. Isn't this fun, going through the motions? This is the greatest, and you'll feel better every time you do this program. I'm telling you right now. You can be sure of that. 1, 2.
Don't miss
1,
tuning into
2,
the George
3,
Bush
and
Workout
1.
tomorrow,
Stretch,
when George will
stretch,
concentrate
stretch,
on
stretch.
development of the private sector.
That's $30 to Bob proves that you consider your life to be worth $30. You'll spend that much on prancing rock stars anyway. Oh, but some people think, well, Bob might be lying again. Oh, no. Friends, Bob makes $1 million every time he screws up. By screwing up last time, he made $10 billion. This next day, when the saucers do arrive, he won't lose that $10 billion because we already did. We're out our $30. His fuck up already happened. He has nothing to gain by us losing. So this time, we will win. And, even if X Day doesn't work out, we'll go for Sex Day. We want you people to dance into the new century, screw into the new century, sleep and eat your way into the new century. Whatever you're doing in the moment of turnover is what you'll be doing forever. So make sure you're not asleep. Make sure you're not watching TV. Make sure you're not listening to Pat Boone. Make sure you're not reaching for an A sea of Bob's pills, but you're just too blind, deaf, and dumb to see them. Oh, friends, I know you're not the dumb, asticated type. I know you're the smart, asticated type. Oh, but people say, Reverend Stang, what is slack? I want you to tell me what slack is. You know, friends, the television doesn't have to watch you as long as you are watching the television. And a lot of people think that slack is that Miller beer commercial where everybody's good looking and you're rich and your team just won the game and you're drinking Miller beer and your favorite show is on. And you know that's bullshit because slack is not laziness, friends. Slack is getting into the zone, is being awake and alert and doing what you wanted to do until your eyes snap open and you're smart enough to realize that you are God. Life is worth living and everything is just as psychedelic as that old t-shirt that you can't fit into anymore. Now, hold that thought. Hold it in your head because that is what slack is all about, friends. Slack is something for nothing.
Should be painted black. The beat from space that stole your balls will soon come back and take it all. Return to slack, return to ball. Repent, slack off, and quit your jaw. Just look at the beast in your Congrade. Lick the frog and think of slavery. Now you're sleeping like a babe. The ball will be up to get out of the dog. The guys who can talk with the UFO in his garage.
I cut my finger on a soup can lid. I got an infection and it spread to my dick. It swelled up to the size of a human head. And then a mouth opened on it. And this is what it said. It said to kill the pink boys. Quit your job. Mock the world and worship Bob Dogs. We'll build a ship and take a trip. Come on and get a pen, write the coordinates. 3.5 months in my garage, tearing parts off of old used cars. My groin at this point was unusually large. It would occasionally hum while smoking a cigar. Our project was finished, the ship would hold 20. The power source was anything, the crew would think was funny. We didn't need the slack list, their hackers. Our bird proof is worth it, escaping to starfish. On our way to planet X for sex and Rex next. A prairie squid in every pot of money shot at Connie It's an all-hoss hour of bonanza. It's like a world without Tony Danza. Or Danza, the pink shit that hits the charts. In a world of dead hearts, simultaneous lobotomy and sodomy. We take a moment and we pause to
in your veins. Let the front pine cloud breathe slack like rain. That bomb control what's left of your brain. Oh yeah, send all your money to the Reverend Stang. Break any blood that flows in your veins. Let the front pine cloud breathe slack like rain. That bomb control what's left of your brain. Oh yeah, send all your money to the Reverend Stang.
I'm fired, aren't I?
Oh, yes.